you beautiful ladies and gentlemen, boys and gals, Scarlet Squad, we up. Get this chair the fluff up. Man, the men and women on a mission were driven. How y'all doing, bruh? Man, it's been too. And good news, I'm actually wearing a different shirt, bruh. And unfortunately, bad news, my dang chair won't go up because it's fluffing butt cheeks. But bruh, I had to hype myself up, bro. I was being too fluffing soy, bruh. Being sick, being tired. I'm done, bruh. I'm not soy no more, bruh. Let's get on with the intro. You know your boy, your favorite self-proclaimed Sigma male. You know who I am, bruh. Wait, but who that man? Who that man? The man, right? Wait, the myth? But what myth? The myth of the doctor? What doctor, right? There's Dr. Richtofen, Dr. Ed and Eddie, Dr. You're Ugly. You know, there's all these doctors, but which doctor, right? But then there's a legend. What legend, right? Legend of Zelda. I don't know, a legend of what? You know what I mean? The legend of Dr. E. What does that add up to, guys? It's Dr. E, fool. Oh, he a doctor. Ooh, he a doctor. Ooh, he a doctor. Dr. E, Dr. E. I'm here, y'all. How y'all doing, bruh? I'm done with this soy energy, bro. I'm hyped up, bro. I'm ready for this. Shout out to my boy, Nighttime Spooks. Love this guy. You know what I mean? Has literally the most. How can I say this without getting demonetized? The smexiest voice of all these scary YouTubers. Him and Mr. Nightmare, but this guy's number one. Appreciate this guy. Let me like this video. I already know it's gonna be a banger. Got a bunch of these. You know what I mean? Emo lady. We'll get into that later. Bye, boys and gals. We're on Craigslist. Bruh. Craigslist. Fluffing Craigslist. If you use Craigslist in 2022, I ain't gonna lie, you deserve whatever happens to you. I am sorry, but it's fluffing Craigslist. That's an L. Like, I was joking about Kroger, but Craigslist is actually an L. Craigslist has got to be the most scummy, scam, garbage, fluffing, like, where you buy stuff app ever. I never use Craigslist. Fluff Craigslist, bro. Holy. I know, we'll get into it. 3 of them. You already know. I do the first 2, and then I leave y'all to watch the last one, bruh. Y'all, let's get on with it, bruh. Let's see how this goes, man. Ooh. Look all these rain noises. Shout out. Let's see how this goes.
A couple of years ago, I responded to a...
I apologize. I have to check this out. What the fluff? Haiti? Oh, wow. What the heck? I didn't even know they had that. Huh. Wow, this literally looks early 2000. Women's... I heard about this, bro. Oh my god. This is actual facts? Holy crap, bro. Yo, what the fluff? I mean, people got so desperate as to, like, literally go online. Like, you can't just go outside, man. Like, sheesh, that's tough. It's coming from me, by the way. Just saying much.
Craigslist ad for a TV. I was in the market for a new one after mine broke, and unfortunately, I hadn't gotten the warranty for it.
Dummy.
I searched on Craigslist because I figured that's where the best deals
Alright, one, you're an idiot for using Craigslist, but I ain't gonna lie. I called him a dummy for not getting warranty, but bro, I don't get warranty either. But how the fluff do you break a TV, my guy? I've broken a TV before, but that's because I punched it. How do you break a TV? Like, what the fluff were you doing, bro? Like, did it just die? Like how does that happen to a TV, bro? I don't know. That's strange. We'll see how this goes, but I don't know.
Would be. People on Craigslist are generally just trying to get rid of stuff, and will sell it somewhere else if they...
I'm sorry for pausing there, but bro, I was gonna ask why Craigslist out of all of it, but then I don't know what time period it's in. Like, was Amazon popping? eBay's an L, but I mean eBay's better than fluffing Craigslist. What else was there? I mean, like stores and stuff, right? But why? I mean, I guess people want to get rid of it, bro. But there are a lot of weirdos on Craigslist. I don't know, bro. Like fluff. What the fluff is this stuff? What? Let me get off this, bro.
They want more money. That's what I was thinking. So after searching for a while, I found a TV that looked good. It was 55 inches, relatively new, and was a good price. Not so cheap that it looked like a scam, but cheap enough that it was a really good deal.
Okay.
I saw that it was a new listing, and I decided to contact the seller immediately so that nobody else would get it before I had a chance to. The seller responded to me.
Not gonna lie, it might be more more of a scam if it looks legitimate. I don't know. With Craigslist, I don't know. Maybe my brain is, I have brain rot. But if it looks like so good, like, you know, like, oh my god, this is perfect, right? It's almost as if they want it to look that way, so someone will get it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping.
rather quickly, and I asked to look at the TV.
Okay.
I had the money and was prepared to buy it as long as it worked and everything, but my main problem was how I would bring it back to my place.
Why is that a problem?
My car was really small, and there was no way I was going to fit it in there. My buddy Danny had a truck that it would
That's what she said, eh? I had to do it. Come on, I had to do it, bro. I had to, bro. Come on, man.
fit in, so I texted him and asked him if he would help me out.
Ooh, so you got your buddy with you.
I was told that I would be able to see the TV that day at 3 p.m., and I agreed to go see it. My hope was that Danny would be able to possibly meet me there with his truck, but a few minutes later, he wasn't responding to my text.
What?
I had to leave, and I drove.
Wait a minute, I'm confused. So this sounds decently set up, because if they're responding to you, like, strange, but something's up with your boy Danny, though. Dan. We had a Dan in the previous video. Is this another Dan? Like, Danny had a... So that sounded so sus. I'm sorry. Oh my god, that sounded sus. I knew a Danny back in the day. Bro was actually a stalk. You know what? I'm gonna get to that at the end of this. I hope you remember, though.
To the location I was given to. It was about 15 minutes away from where I lived.
Okay.
I got to the neighborhood, which looked pretty average to me. It was a residential area that was a little bit out in the country.
Bruh, my boy, Nighttime Spooks. When he said average neighborhood, you chose this fluffing photo? This is not average, bro. Bro, look how clean this grass. Like, holy crap, bro. Like, these dang houses look so clean, bro. I don't know. What, that car kind of looks like an L. No cat, but sheesh.
But not too much. Most houses were decently spread apart with larger yards and a decent amount of trees around. I arrived at the address and parked on the side of the street in front of it. It was a nice-looking house with a long driveway. They had some nice decorations outside and a garden in the front yard.
Okay.
I texted the seller letting him know that I was there, and he told me to come up to the front door. I got out of my car and walked up the driveway, then knocked on...
Okay, it's not looking too bad, but I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, like, I'm confused, right? Because, I don't know, like, it sounds cool so far, but, you are going inside the person's house, but, I don't know. This is, let me just watch.
On the front door. A man answered and said his name was Dave. Dave had gray hair and a gray goatee. He was maybe in his 50s or 60s.
I'm sorry, but being old's a red flag, bro. Like, an old dude, I'm sorry, it is what it is. So, sheesh. I will see what happens. Does he have glasses, by the way?
He told me he was selling the TV.
Did he have glasses?
And a gray goatee. He was maybe in his 50s or 60s. His name was Dave. Dave had gray hair and a gray goatee.
Okay, never mind.
He was maybe in his 50s or 60s.
Dave.
He told me he was selling the TV because his son gave him one, and he just wanted to get rid of this one now because he didn't need it.
Just wait, his son gave him a TV?
He had some other people interested, so he hoped I would be able to buy it.
Bro, that's BS.
After I saw the TV sitting in his living room.
Nah, that's BS. Let me give y'all a life hack. My dad has a business, right? You know, nothing too big, right? You know, we ain't making bank. But he always, like, when he sells something, he always says, "Hey, we have a lot of people on the line. Like, they're gonna get it fast." Bro, there ain't nobody, bro. It's like they wanna. It's like a strategy to get you more into, like, buying it. Like, bro, ain't nobody want it, bro. I mean, maybe some people, but bro, it's like. They don't got a fluffing line, like a fluffing, you know what I mean, when the new iPhone comes out, like this. It's just a strat.
And we turned it on. I told him yes, I would like to buy it, but I wouldn't be able to drive it to my place. I explained how I texted my friend, and then I checked to see if Danny had gotten back to me. He had, but he said he wouldn't be able to help me until tonight. I asked the man if there was any chance he would be able to hold the TV for me just until 8 p.m. when I would be back. I was surprised, but the man agreed, but he said he wouldn't hold.
That's kind of fishy, though. Well, either he's super desperate for this guy to buy it, but what's up with this dude's friend? Could his phone be stolen? I don't know. This is such a odd story. I have a lot of, like, theories and thoughts, but let me just play it out a little bit more.
Hold it any longer. I left and went back home, And when Danny came back with his truck
I won't hold it any longer. Yeah, shut up, man. Yes, you will.
that night, I
You
texted
can hold these nuts long. I'm sorry.
Dave, the seller, and he said it was fine for me to come and buy the TV now. Danny and I drove back to Dave's place, now at nighttime. When we arrived at the neighborhood and made our way to the address, I got confused.
Why?
Dave's house looked different.
What?
All of the lights were off.
Bro, don't tell me this is no fluffing reality warping, fluffing JoJo villain, bro. What the fluff? It's not Mario, right? Bro, come on, bro. Don't tell me it's one of these stories.
The yard decorations were gone, and even the flowers were gone. It looked as though it was a completely different place than a few hours earlier. Danny shut his engine off.
Bro, I got fucking goose, bro. I'm sorry for I'm alone in the house, bro. What the fluff? I mean, okay, but what?
And had already gotten out of the truck. I
apologize. My bad, guys. I had to cough a storm.
Got out and told him to wait because it just didn't look right.
To cough out all this
Danny
BS.
was confused and asked why as he began to walk up the driveway. I told him how it looked like nobody lived there now, and he did agree that it seemed creepy. I called Dave to let him know that I was there now, but after I called him, there was no answer. I texted him.
I literally have fluffing goosebumps, bro. Bruh, I knew it sounded so fluffy fishy, bro. What the fluff? Bro, I actually have goosebumps on my fluffing legs. On my legs. On my calves. Like, what the fluff is going on, bro?
Him as well, but I couldn't get a response. We got back in the truck and sat in there waiting for about 15 minutes, but I didn't get any responses from Dave. I figured maybe he sold it to somebody else after all or something, and we decided we should just go back home.
Bro.
I was frustrated, and I was also really weirded.
Brother, listen. You're worried that he sold it to someone else, bro? It looks like a complete... Sorry, guys. I stutter a lot. Bro, it's a completely different house. Either it's a reality warper or that was a setup. Like, bro, and you're worried about the fluffing TV? You idiot! I'm sorry, guys, but bro, like, it's a fluffing TV, bro. You might have had God himself save you, bro. Like, holy crap.
Out by the whole situation.
I don't weird out
That night,
too.
I was awoken in the middle of the night to my phone ringing. I picked it up and saw that Dave was calling me.
Bro, I swear to... Oh my... I'm actually freaking out, bro. Man, nighttime, you have a way of freaking me the fluff out, bro. Bro, this is bad. I'm paranoid. I'm tired. Oh my god, bro. Fuck me, bro. Why'd I do this to myself, bro? Fluff. Alright, let me stop being I need to stop being soy. Stop being soy. Come on, I'm a Sigma male. I ain't beta. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry if I hurt your ears.
It was almost 4 a.m. I decided to answer it because I was really curious.
So it was almost 4 a.m. So you're telling me it was 3-something a.m.?
It's why he was calling me now. When I picked up, I could hear Dave's voice start to speak, but I couldn't make out anything that he was saying. He then began to laugh like a maniac, and it really gave me the creeps. His laughing got louder and louder, and then he hung up. It took me a while to get back to sleep, but I was so creeped out by the whole situation.
You went back to fluffing sleep? Are you... What? What? Are you out of your mind? You didn't call the fluffing police? Bro, and I'm worried, like, when he was laughing like a maniac and it was getting louder and louder, was it because his laugh was getting louder? Or was it because... Or was he in the house? You know what I mean? Like, what the fluff?
That the next day, I drove all the way back to the neighborhood.
Why?
I knocked on Dave's door, but nobody answered. The house still looked abandoned, so I went to the neighbor across.
Maybe it is abandoned. Maybe that whole thing was a setup. But I'm just wondering, he got you in the house. Why didn't he... You know what I mean? Why did he let you leave because you're your friend? I don't understand that.
The street and knocked on his door and asked him if he knew the guy who lived there.
He's gonna say no one lives there. He's gonna say no one lives there.
He told me that nobody currently lived in.
I'm a fluffing genie. I'm a genie. Genie. That's why they call me the content chieftain, bro. Like Caramel Gaming Warlord. That's how I be, bro. Sorry, guys.
In that house and hadn't for a couple of weeks. After learning this, I went back to Craigslist and found that the listing had been deleted. I also looked at my phone and tried to call and text Dave again, but my number was now blocked.
Bruh, that's it? Bruh, that story was so fluffing eerie. Like, it's not like that story, like I feel like sometimes it's scarier when a story is just like just mysterious. Like there is no, like, you don't really know what, like, obviously the guy was on some weird stuff. He was on some light yogging, like you know, like that weird stuff. He's, I did it, you know what I mean? Like, but bro, but it's mysterious because what were really the intentions? Was he truly in danger? Like, what was the whole end goal, right? And it's just really creepy and eerie. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. I feel like you got saved because you went to your friend. If I had to guess, I think they were trying to kidnap you as a setup and everything. It's just, I think the thing that saved you was you told him about your friend, and maybe he was like, oh, he has someone who's looking for him, and maybe he called you kind of like, he probably gets a kick out of it, to, you know, freak you out and stuff. I think that's my theory on it. I don't know. If you guys have any other theories, you could put it down in the comments, but that is very interesting, but it is definitely creepy. Sheesh. Story 2. After this story, it will be the end of the video.
I'm a young woman.
Ooh.
And last fall,
Hey, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Please forgive. I'm sorry, guys. I'm joking. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. This house is kind of nice. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Where do you find these photos nighttime? And look at the dang. Oh, dang. Look at these trees. Holy. I got palm trees, but shit, they're huge. Pause.
tried to sell my car using Craigslist. I live by myself in a small house in a pretty typical neighborhood. My car was a 2017 Honda Civic, and I was going to be buying a little bit newer car.
Okay.
I placed the ad on Craigslist and waited to get some responses. The first person to respond was a man named Mike. Mike texted me asking if
Mike, huh? Who do we know that has the name Mike? Michael Fluffin Myers. Interesting. And I ain't gonna lie. Do you got hardware on you? You know, like I'm talking about like a strap. You know, not that kind of. You know, not the. You know, I'm talking about the one. You know what I mean? When things get down. Cause you're a lone woman and you're selling a car. I don't know. That's tough. I mean, even if you're a lone dude, right? I don't care how much you got. You gotta be careful with this stuff, man. Like letting people in your house. Oh, I hate it, bro. Sheesh. We'll see what happens, but this Mike dude might be a creep.
the car was still for sale and said that he was very interested in it. I told him yes and asked if he
Wait,
would like
wait.
to come and see it. He told me that
Didn't you just post this? So what does he mean? That's odd. That's odd.
he would, and we arranged for him to come over to my house the next day.
Okay.
After we both got off work, the next evening I got home and took the car out of my garage and parked it at the end of the driveway. Mike arrived a little bit later at the agreed time, and I
Okay.
met him at the end of the driveway near the car. Almost immediately, things went horrible. Mike looked at the car.
Okay. 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 So, I don't know how to say, like, it sounded cool till, I don't know, cause, it's tough, cause I don't know how it's gonna go. Like, I'm thinking, like, is Mike gonna have people with him? Is he gonna jump him? Does he have something on him? Is he gonna try to, you know, kidnap you? Like, I'm trying to think about that, but I'm thinking, what could have the lady have done better? I don't know. That's an interesting thing. Well, I don't know. Is there, maybe I'm tripping, but that's tough. I mean, oof. I hope she has a weapon on her. I guess that's the best thing I could say, right? And hopefully is I think it said evening. Ooh, wait, isn't the evening really late? I probably would have done it during the day, like day when people were there. Maybe that could have been better, right? But I'm curious what's gonna happen. Oh, the dang alarm.
For the first minute or so, but then he became a total creep. He started trying to hit on me and made uncomfortable.
Okay. So he's a creep. Okay, I caught that being, you know, I kind of second guessed myself. So he's a creep. Okay. That can be manageable. If there was a group of people, I'd be really worried for you. But he's being a creep. I think get the deal done as soon as possible, then end it.
Comfortable conversation. He no longer seemed interested in the car.
Oh, fluffing guy. But actually, I kind of messed it up. Like, don't just get the deal done. I feel like you should try to get him away as soon as possible. But that is rough, especially as a female. Ooh, that's tough. Because he's just hitting on her and stuff. Yeah, that's definitely a red flag. But I'm just hoping he doesn't get too antsy, you know what I mean? Ooh, that's tough.
But only with me. It got really uncomfortable and really annoying, and I wasn't going to
Yeah.
take any more of it, and I told
Okay.
Mike that I wanted him to leave. Mike
Good
started
stuff.
to get angry, and he said that he wanted to buy my car and told me I was being rude to him for no reason.
Man, shut the fluff up, bro. You fluffing weirdo. Being rude to you. You're a fluffing creep, man. You go to buy a car. Why are you hitting on the lady, right? Here's the thing, right? Maybe a game, maybe he was good looking. I don't know what was going on, but she said he's being a creep, like creepy, creepy. That's not cool, like you know what I mean. So I ain't gonna lie. I feel like she should get to the safety of her house. Maybe then she should like leave and everything. But then again, I don't know how. Maybe she doesn't want the car to get stolen. I don't know how vulnerable she is, right? It's like, bro. Whenever you sell something, I feel like you need someone else, whether in the house, with you. Like I don't like it. I don't like this scenario. I don't like it, man. Hey, he's being a creep. Oof, this is rough.
Trying to get him to leave me alone for
I'm kind of like thinking of this perspective, like if I have a female family member, or like let's say my girl, or like niece or something, like no weird stuff. But I'm just thinking like, sheesh, that would be so rough.
several more minutes. I threatened to call the police. This
Okay.
finally got Mike to leave me alone.
Okay.
He angrily stormed off and got back into his car and drove away.
Bro's a fluffing man child. He like stomped off like, oh, she doesn't like me because I'm a weirdo and because I'm a creep. Like, shut up, man. Like, man, fluffing geek, bro. Like, maybe if you weren't such a like, let me not get mad, but bro, it's like, bro, like, if you want a girl, go to a fluffing cafe, like, or go to like, even a club, like, bro, just why? What goes in this guy's head to be like, hey, I'm gonna buy this car from this lady, right? But I don't want the car, I want the lady. What? How does that make any sense?
I was really
Bro, I'm a basement dweller. Like, I stay in my room all day, and I know that's dumb. But then again, I got pretty good wrist, no cap. So, and I'm good looking, But sheesh, man. Hey, at least he's out of there. You know what I mean?
glad that he was gone.
Good.
He really creeped me out, and something about him just seemed a little bit off. I brought my car back in the garage and went
Okay.
inside. It was later that night when I started receiving texts from him.
I had a feeling it wasn't over. I ain't gonna lie, women have like really good intuition and stuff, so maybe she felt that vibe and ooh, yeah, I had a feeling it. Yeah, I had a feeling it was gonna go this way, but I am a bit worried because like, what if he ends up in the news and he's like one of them notorious type of people, you know what I mean? We'll see though.
He asked me if he could see the car again, but then started texting me the same.
What? Are you out of your mind? She wanted to call the police on you. Why would she allow you to? Let me chill out.
Weird and creepy things that he was saying to me in person. But then started texting me the same weird and creepy things that he was saying to me in person.
This guy, this fluffing guy, this guy. What the fluff? Like, bro, what the hollow, bro? He's just like, he's not playing hot potato with being dumber and dumber. Like, what the fluff, bruh?
After probably 4 or 5 texts from Mike that night, all in the span of about an hour, I blocked his number, and then I replied to 1 or 2 people that were actually interested in my car. I
That's
was in my
savage.
bedroom on my laptop doing this, and it was about 11 p.m. or so. That's when I heard a knock coming from my bedroom window directly
He's one of those, huh?
to my left. I was startled and looked over to see Mike looking right in my bedroom window at me.
This guy's an actual demon. He's actually fluffing mad. He's a madman. So you're telling me he was texting her while out of the window? Like, bro was a fluffing psycho.
Knocking on the window, and I couldn't make out much in the dark, other than I knew it was Mike for sure.
Okay.
I jumped back and literally hid behind the other side of my bed when I saw him. He was now messing around with the window, as if he was trying to open it. I yelled loudly that I was calling the police. I heard Mike yell back that he didn't care, and then he
Bro, what the fluff? Bro's on his Majin Vegeta. He's like, I don't care. Like, bro, he's just obsessed, like, with this car lady. I don't know why. Like, holy crap, bro. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, if you tell someone I'm gonna call the police on you, and like, here's the thing, let's say they leave, right, and they come back, yo, they don't care about the police anymore. Or if they don't leave, I ain't gonna lie, either you call the police or you get some hardware, you gotta defend yourself. Yeah, lady, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little. Let's see what happens.
Disappeared from the window.
Yeah,
I
he's
took
gonna.
my phone and dialed
He might
911
break it
immediately.
though.
I stayed on with the operator while I waited for the police to arrive. I had no idea if Mike had left or where he was
He didn't leave.
until
Fluff
about
no.
a minute later when I heard a banging noise now coming from the back side of my house.
Yup.
I couldn't tell exactly where he was, but I wasn't going to go and find out. The police would be there shortly, and I was just hoping that Mike wouldn't get inside of my house. It wasn't a very big house, it was pretty small, and if he got inside, it wouldn't take him long to find me.
Oh
I heard
shit.
the banging now move to a different spot, but I still didn't know exactly where he was. It paused for about a minute or two, but then it picked back up again. And then, all of a sudden, I heard the
Bruh, but what is he? Is he dumb? He knows she's there. Like, what? Like, what? Can't he see her though? He's gonna break the window, isn't he?
terrifying sound of glass breaking coming from
I knew it. I knew it. I'm sorry. I knew it, bro. Lady, come on, lady. You gotta be better. I'm a social gremlin. How do I know more than you? Fluff. I will see what happens. I feel like she's gonna get like saved by the like last second saved, bro.
somewhere in the opposite side of my
And I'm
house.
not gonna lie, this guy is really dumb though. Like, what is he doing? Just knocking like, hey, peekaboo, doom doom doom, peekaboo. Like, are you dumb, bro? Like, you know where she's at. All right, I shouldn't give advice to these crazy people, but I'm just saying, like, if you know where she's at, let me just chill.
House. I ran and hid inside my closet in the corner of my bedroom. I was hoping that Mike wouldn't be able to get to me. And then, just in time, I heard the sound of a siren coming from right
You
down
got
the street.
lucky.
I remained hidden in the closet
I knew it
and
though.
listened to what was going
Smart,
on.
smart.
I didn't hear much movement from inside the house, but within a minute, I started to hear some yelling coming from the front door. The police had arrived, and I felt much safer.
Okay.
I
No!
left my room after an
Don't
officer
leave. Ooh, I don't know if you should leave though.
came to my door, and I was told that they had caught Mike.
Okay.
One thing I learned from this
Did he have anything on him though?
experience is to never meet with people from Craigslist at your home, and instead choose a public place. However, I have
True.
stayed away from Craigslist altogether since, and I
Good.
sold my car somewhere else.
Good. W. She took some W lessons, but she should have realized she played that pretty dumb. I mean, I don't like it when you're like in I guess a corner where you can't leave. My closet has a window, so I could easily jump out if anything happened like that. But then again, I have hardware on me, so I wouldn't be in that situation. But bruh, I ain't gonna lie, lady, you really pushed it. Like, holy moly, baloney, you pushed it. Oh, I'm just like imagine a scenario where she's in the corner, and that's a good point. It's like meet in public and all this other stuff. But jeez, I ain't. But it is kind of inconvenient to meet in public and stuff. But yeah, I mean, maybe you should have called non-emergency and notify the police of Mike and stuff before Michael Myers. But yeah, that is definitely rough, man. Yeah, never use Craigslist. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, and that's tough. Yeah, and then I get the meeting them in person and crap. It is what it is, man. All right, let's get on with it. I mean, I guess in the second story, what she could have done better. Is there anything she could have done better? I feel like I've went over most of it, right? Like, you know what I mean? I feel like she should have had a weapon on her, right? And she should have saw the red flags much more. You know what I mean? And yeah, she got very lucky. You know what I mean? That is definitely rough, and yeah, it's tough. Probably she shouldn't have sold to a guy named Mike, because you know Michael Myers. But alright, guys, let's get on with the comment section. We got a whore hot girl 19. Holy baloney! The ego of this emo. I'm just kidding. My favorite category horror right here because they're completely true. I recently went. Yeah. True stories are much better than these, creepypastas and stuff. The Gigapunk. What the fluff? Dude, please never stop making these. I love them. Facts. Who's Mr. Ballin? I might need to check him out. All in one night. Ace. Hey, Stomper. Chill, bruh. That's a fan fiction. Is that who I think it is? Maybe not. I'm not really being big into the weeaboo stuff, but sheesh. Eri Chan. People like Dave are the reasons I don't use. Yeah, Dave is a dude in the first story, right? That's tough. You treat us, yeah. Mista Scott. Now, David Salad. Great job. Keep it. I'm anxious. I'm hoping for more people. Why aren't they commenting about the videos though? Cool. Craigslist. I'm glad she learned never give your personal address out in meeting in public space. That's tough because I ain't gonna lie. I've done that a bit. It's because it's inconvenient to go out in public and stuff. But I don't know, man. That it's smarter to. It's definitely smarter to go out in public, right? But I don't know, man. But I think if you're strapped and you read red flags and stuff, you should be good. But maybe I'm tripping. I don't know, man. All right, lady. Okay, listening to this, I fall asleep. Facts. Just yeah. Craigslist is sketchy. Yup. I think Dave. Let me go. Okay. I think Dave, and this is the last comment I read by changes. Oh, this is what the fluff? Josie horror. What are these females in horror? Females in horror. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Changes. I think Dave in the first story must have thought that the guy was going to give a scam to steal the TV that was also stolen. It was like scam artist hitting scam. Wait, what? I think Dave in the first story must have thought that the guy was going to give a scam to steal the TV that was also stolen. It was like, oh, that's an interesting theory. Huh, interesting. I don't know. That Dave story was definitely creepy. Like, I feel like it's more creepy than scary. It's like eerie. It's as if it was a very eerie story. The second story was just, it's pretty typical, but it's like, I feel like both of them could have honestly been avoided, but it's just don't use Craigslist, man. Craigslist is trash. Thankfully, I feel like only about 2.5 people use Craigslist. That's about it. So I think it's pretty good. W video, man. I love Nighttime Spooks. You're a cool dude, man. Respect to him, bro. Yeah, this video definitely had me freaked out in the beginning, man. Yeah, y'all. I don't know how many more I'm gonna react to during this day, but I definitely will react to all of these. You know what I mean? I have them saved up. I definitely got some Outlast gameplay. So expect some Outlast gameplay, expect some scary reactions, expect some, giant stuff. That's usually during the weekend. And expect some shorts, you know what I mean? I love you guys. I want you guys to stay blessed, right? And and deuces.